All right, you guys, I'm so happy you're here. Today we're painting a Mother's Day card for all of those mother figures in your life. But we are going to break it down into simple, easy steps. These are called loose watercolor flowers. They're just blobs, and I'm going to teach you how to make them look like flowers. All right, these are the supplies that we're using. I'll put them on the screen. Go ahead and pause if you need to gather everything. I'll also list out the colors that we are using today. All right, first step, grabbing our tape. I have masking tape. You can use painter's tape or anything that's just not really strong where it's going to tear the paper when you rip it off. And I am folding my watercolor paper in half. It doesn't matter what size your paper is, just as long as you fold it in half in one direction or the other. Push it down really hard on either side. Get that really strong crease. And then figure out which one you want to be the front, and that's what we're going to paint. Now, grabbing my masking tape, I'm making it a little bit wider than my paper so that I can tape it down onto the table. And finding the middle of the paper, or honestly, wherever you want to write your text. If you want to do it more at the top, that's fine. The reason why we're putting this tape down is just so that we leave this space blank. So we have negative space here where we are not putting any paint down. Make sure it's pressed down really tightly so that the paint cannot get underneath. And let's get started. I'm grabbing a pinkish orange color for my first flower, and we are going to work on these blob flowers. Now I am going to have 5 different flower petals, but those petals are going to just be blobs on the paper right now, and then we are going to add details and make them pop. But there's no method to what I'm doing here. I'm just bouncing it around, moving the paint, but you can see that I still have 5 distinguished petals. Moving on to my second flower, I want to do it right on top of this masking tape. So only part of the flower is going to be poking out of this masking tape. We'll just do 3 petals right here. And for my third and final orange blob flower, I am going to do it coming off the page right here on the right hand side. Just 2 flower petals poking out. Perfect. Okay, let's move on to the next color. I'm going to choose my yellow. Go ahead and do whatever you would like. These ones we're going to call the star blob flower. I'm going to do a bundle of them down here on the bottom portion of the paper. And then maybe we'll do just one above the tape just to give it a little bit more interest so everything's not paired together. Okay, so let's move on to do the next flower. This one we are going to call the oval blob flower. And it's going to look exactly like it sounds. We're going to do an oval shape laying kind of on its side, and I'm doing a light pink color right here. Now we don't want them to look perfect, you guys, so don't worry about that. I'm going to do 2 close together up here and then 2 close together underneath the tape as well. Okay, last blob we're painting here are the leaves. Now, some of them are just going to be a triangle shape coming off of the flower, just really messy. Like, I don't want any smooth lines right here. Just an upside down triangle coming from that orange flower. We'll do another one down here. And then I'm also going to do the typical leaf shape where I am going to put my paintbrush Press it down on the paper so the bristles are pushed flat, and then slide a little bit and pull up really slowly. This just gives a typical leaf shape. You're welcome to practice on a piece of paper if you want some practice, but also these are blobs, you guys, so they're supposed to look a little funky. Over here, I'm just going to do some really thin lines to act as stems. And then I'll also do them on the pink oval flowers down below. Go ahead and have fun here. Just fill in the negative space, which is that white space. Where you see a lot of it, go ahead and add a stray leaf. If you need to balance things out, do that. And don't forget to paint right up close to the tape, and it'll have the biggest effect once we take that off. Okay, I'm nearing the end of my green leaves, and now I'm going to grab my thin marker or micron pen and do the detail work. Make sure that your paint is completely dry before you do this. Now try and hold this pen a little bit differently than you normally would hold a pencil, just because I want your lines here to look messy. I don't want them to be straight and perfect. I want them to kind of go crooked and sharp and soft and all of the different things. These pink flowers are going to have a middle center that's dark. These are just circular lines all bunched together. For my orange flowers in the center, I am going to do little loops, just kind of like upside down U's, all bunched together. And then we'll outline portions of the flower petals in a messy, bunched up way. For my yellow star blob flowers, I'm going to do a little tiny center and then just kind of some lines coming out onto each petal. A little bit more basic on this one. Okay, let's move on to outlining the leaves. I am not going to outline every single one on every side. I'm going to switch it up and make it look different on each one. Again, not straight lines here, just kind of try to be messy, give it some character. And then once you're done with this, we'll add some shadows onto some colors. This is a quick, simple step for the last portion. Now I'm grabbing those same colors that we've already used, just with more paint on my brush. And then I am adding a little bit of shadow on part of the flower. Now I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm not even doing half. And it doesn't need to make sense. You're just making it interesting to look at, to seem like it has a little bit of depth. My pink flowers are done, and I am just going to move through and do the rest of the flowers and the leaves. And then we are almost ready, you guys. Okay, let's put our brushes down and take the tape off. Now we want to do this slowly, and you want to pull at slightly an angle. So not completely up and not completely back. Do you see how I'm pulling it down at an angle? Oh, it's cute. I'm loving it. Now I'm grabbing that same pen and I'm going to write my message here. I'm going simple today. Happy Mother's Day. You can write I love you, best mom in the world, anything you want here. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and write your letter to your mother on the inside. Guys, this turned out so darling, and it's so meaningful to give this as a gift to the mother in your life. Don't forget to sign it so everybody knows who this was painted by. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I loved it. Bye.